your pockets looking lonely. Ashes, ashes, these.
Okay, baby better hype me up. Baby better hype me up. Baby better hype me up. Okay, ooh. Okay, baby better hype me up. Baby better hype me up. Baby better hype me up.
What's up, Kripple Krew? Hope everybody's having a killer day. This is EDC with DBD, disabled but deadly. Kicking it off another tactical Tuesday with a bit of a titanium look out here. Figured we'd show a little bit of that titanium flair today. It's a beautiful day here. It's nice and sunny. Should get up to around 60. Make me a happy man. Oh, the action on this wizard is so crazy. What up, Eagle Scout? How you doing, homie? Hope you're living well today. Such killer action. Are you rocking a Titanium Tuesday today? I don't know why my StreamYard chat is working just fine, but it's not letting me see it in my YouTube app. What's up, Chris Lopez? How you doing today? Caleb 1776, member Kripple Krew Inc. Yo, why the ER? That's no bueno. That's not a good way to kick off the live stream. What's going on, homie? War Room, member Kripple Krew Inc. Ed Durbin, member Kripple Krew Inc. Edyards. Lagatha just got a new Edyard yesterday with the custom Edyard bead from Aries. Glow carbon fiber with some glow in the middle. She had to, she had to put on a little green for St. Patrick's Day yesterday. Kelly White, what's up, sis? Clint Crosby, how you doing today? I think Lagatha feels good with her Edyard on there. Somebody has a most dope spike almost wrapped up and on the way. It's just looking fire. Has anybody else in here checked out the wizard? I know Rolf has one that he won. Oh, okay, hold up. So you normally chew me out when I say the word lanyard. But then I say Edyard like 4 times. Man, there's just no pleasing some people. Ooh, that sucks, Caleb. Man, I hope they figure this out. At least get you feeling better. The acoustics on this wizard are awesome. Oop, that was me. Yeah, awesome acoustics. Casey Pate, member Kripple Krew Inc. How you doing today? One I reviewed yesterday and hadn't messed with before. This Civivi Cindy is so fidgety with that little flipper tab and all of that lock bar access. Such a fun little knife. What's up, Mud? Remember Kripple Krew Inc. and my homie. Hope you're doing a little better this morning. Michael Trincher. That's a stupid question. Eagle, as seen on Eagle Scout. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, that's like popping in, like, hey, you got any Glock switches for sale? Fed. What up, Gareth? Remember Kripple Krew Inc.? He will greet everyone properly when he gets home. The daughter drug him to the store. This reminds me of the narcs in the J6 crowd. It does, man. This carbon fiber on your knife looks so good. Look at it catch the light. Ron Dobbins, what up, my man? How are you? At first, I thought this knife was too small for me. After getting a good feel for it and like where I like to hold it to flick it, yeah. Oh no, he probably knows. It's probably like I said, it's like those J6 narcs that were working for the Phoebes in the crowd. You know what? I don't feel like dealing with this fool today. We'll just bounce a fool. Joe Isabella, what it do? But yeah, once I figured out where I like to hold this thing, oh, it is so snappy. William Hornbostel, what's going on, my man? Yeah, he wasn't saying anything overtly offensive, and so I was just kind of ignoring it. But then I didn't feel like dealing with it. Such a beautiful fifth pocket knife. So perfect in a pinch. I will be recording this week and then sending it back to Mr. Lopez. Jesse Sheldon, what's going on? Hope you're doing all right today. Eagle Scout's been looking to trade that Kershaw Livewire if anybody's looking for one. That's a pretty fun OTF. Put that nerd right there showing off. Yeah, I agree, but that'll never happen. Yeah, I really dig a good little fifth pocket knife. This would be the newest one to my collection. But, you know, I love my little native. Only slightly smaller than a little native. Such a great little knife. And it looks so good with the fat carbon on there. Did you get the fat carbon scales from TRM or did you have to pick those up elsewhere? Yes, my titanium collection is definitely growing. I've got, you know, a few more like the North Mountain Blade that aren't silver. I only put out silver titanium at the moment, you know, raw. And my FerraMonster knives that are, none of them are raw titanium. But the only one that's here that's of the tie that's not mine is this wizard. This wizard also goes out in a couple of days onto the next reviewer. But this is a fantastic knife. I don't sell knives, Valerie. Welcome to the chat, by the way. However, in the description of this live stream is quite a few links to purchase, and a lot of those do ship internationally. One that's well worth looking at is Pickled Steel. Check out Pickled Steel in the links. They will ship to Russia. Carrying an OTF on the belt loop next to the buck. Nice, nice. Yeah, I know. I don't like titanium, and my titanium's growing. I think I'm starting to like titanium. I hate the fingerprint magnet part of it on raw titanium, but now that we're getting out of wintertime, the gold part doesn't bother me as much, and I like coated titanium personally. I like titanium that doesn't show my fingerprints as much. Safe and lock store, roger that. But this textured silver tie really does get me. But I like the dark stuff better. Like also one of my faves is right. Should have been. Oh, well, here's a couple. There it is. You know, I love Henry G. Member Kripple Krew Inc. This bronze color doesn't show, and this like tumbled texture that doesn't show the fingerprints as much. That's one reason I prefer stonewash or coated blades to satin, is because of the fingerprints. What I really prefer is this milled and nano ceramic coated tie. This nano ceramic coated tie is my favorite type of titanium. You have more titanium in you than on your knives for now. But yes, as you can see, for a guy who doesn't like titanium, I've got like a dozen titanium knives now. And it's definitely grown on me in the last year. Ketu Yakuza, Magnana, Steel Kaimano, and a TKL Raider on War Room today. What's up, Tao? How are you today? Did you get Dad to spend all the money? Oh, such a dope knife. I love this Cito. Not just one of my favorite titanium knives. Just one of my favorite. And I don't like, okay, I'm not a titanium guy. I'm not a frame lock guy. And I'm not big into Bowie blades. But this is one of my favorite knives that I have, period. Sometimes a knife just hits you right. And this one does. So snappy. Okay, I do like the acoustics of titanium. Hello, my slur. How are you today? Yes. Oh, well, you know, it started off because of my Titanium Tuesday short. And for my Titanium Tuesday short, I had these three pulled out. And then I decided to start the live showing my raw tie for the moment. The PF Viper, the Petrified Fish Viper does look pretty dope. This was one of the knives that started changing my mind about titanium and carrying it. Another fantastic fifth pocket knife. But yeah, I'm definitely not as anti-titanium as I was. Chris knows that even 6 months ago, I was pretty anti-tie. Beardo, what's up, my man? How did I get at Cardington? You got to know people. Big homie Bladed Ginger, Nick, made sure to get one to me from DEF CON to review his design and to be the first reviewer to be able to drop a video on the Cardington. Big shout out to Nick for making sure I was the first. I truly, truly appreciate it. And you will have a review on this soon. And we will have a release date soon as well. What it do, Josh 304? How you doing? William Arbussel, the Bowie Pyrite is such a fantastic budget knife. That's whack. Such a fantastic budget knife. The rose gold, my favorite look of the bunch, even though, yes, absolute fingerprint magnet. Thank you, Ron Dobbins. Smash that thumbs up button, everybody. What it do, Blind Move Fury, member Kripple Krew Inc. So AR RPM 9 is kind of like what it is essentially is a spray form. So it's in between the ingot that the old school steels and the new powder metallurgy. It's a spray form version of a steel very similar to 9CR. It's plenty tough, plenty corrosion resistant, and it has okay edge retention for a budget steel, but it's very easy to sharpen up at home or strop. It's a really good steel, anywhere from 30 to 60 bucks, maybe a little bit more depending on handle material. Even 70 bucks. Kathleen Smith, what's up? Member Kripple Krew Inc. How are you, sis? But they've got our AR RPM 9, and that's the powder form of a 9CR. Their new SF2 is much closer to a spray form 154 CM. So you can think of the new Artisan SF2 steel as between 154 CM and CPM 154. That gets quite a bit more edge retention than the RPM 9. I do have several knives in RPM 9. I've got two sitting right here. I also have a Pyrite Light in RPM 9. I have a couple of Rosecrafts with RPM 9. And it's a fine budget steel. $59 for the Eagle Strike? Are you freaking serious? That's crazy. Blind Woo is working and lurking just in time. He's shopping. We can't say hi to everybody. Hope you living well today, homie. Stab that like button while you're lurking. That's a stupid price. Josh 304. The Ahab. I won this from G-Ball. My first ever YouTube win. Not a knife I was considering. A knife you should consider. You know, most people know I'm not a fan of wood scales. I still carry this knife quite a bit. These scales are contoured and so well chamfered that they feel amazing. This harpoon gives you just perfect ergos with this knife. And the action is phenomenal. These studs are just perfect. They fly. This is an easy 5-finger flick challenge knife. Easy. And this very comfortable on the scales. The shape of it, look at all that lock bar access. Nice chamfer lock bar, really easy to hit. I'm a huge fan of the Ahab. I've carried this quite a bit, and I'm normally not a guy that carries wood scales. This is except for slip joints, this is the only knife with wood scales in my collection. It's worth buying. It is such a cool knife, and it's, it can work great as a gentleman's carry. It's just a fantastic knife. What's up, Aries EDC? Hope you're doing well today, Scott. These wood scales are done really well, and they are like well stabilized. I have put a little bit of wax on them. Every once in a while, it's kind of rubbed off right now from playing with it. But if I was going to carry this, or, before I carry this in the summertime, I'd put in another little layer of wax on it. But it's very light. It has full steel liners, but they're well skeletonized. There we go. You can see very well skeletonized. So it's nice and lightweight, really well balanced. 7-7, working and lurking. What it do? Cameron Rich, this is the Artisan Ahab. Artisan Ahab. Wicked Wax, same thing I put on everything now. Wicked Wax goes, oh man, pitbull farts are the worst. Wicked Wax goes on all of my blades. It goes on my micarta, my wood, my carbon fiber. I put Wicked Wax on everything. You're welcome, Cameron Rich, and welcome to the stream. Hope you're living well. There is an affiliate link in the description below for Artisan Cutlery if you're looking to pick up an Ahab. Doberman farts are bad? Yeah, I bet. Let me see. See what the price is like on Amazon right now. They have the G10 for $60 on Amazon, and that still looks like a nice knife, the G10 one. They have. Amazon, it looks like, only has the G10 version, but I can drop a link to the G10 version. Where is my link button? Where's share? Why can't I find it? Why won't it? How the heck? Go up. Am I on the wrong account? That's probably why. Yeah, I am. Oh well. Back to work later, William Harbosel. You have spent a fair amount of money with the White Mountain Knives. Yeah, Riku's blowing it up. You're carrying your button lock brazen. Nice. It's a good one. I've seen the liner lock brazen, but I haven't checked out the button lock brazen. It's going well, Gareth. Hope you're having fun. It's still not very. It's not snappy. Maybe I just have a super finger. When this first arrived, it was more of a rollout. Then I guess, flicked it in. This looks to be bronze washers as well. Yeah. And this is bronze washers. Milled aluminum version of the brazen. That's pretty cool. I hope everybody enjoyed South Africa Saturday, because looking to have another South African knife maker come on this Saturday for a chat. A different South African custom knife maker. This guy's more of a custom knife maker than I don't know how many designs he has out to his name at the moment, but I know he does customs. I had a blast with it. It was really fun chatting with these guys. Yeah, the gentleman behind Blixen Blades, or Blixen Knives. Let me look it up. Blixen. I probably should have already done this. When Gaz told me he hit it up, he's hooked it up yesterday. Blixen Knives. Ooh. Ooh, these are nice. I'm going to share this page later. Have a good one, Scott. This is the gentleman who will be joining us this Saturday. Blixen Blades. Look at that Night Stalker. Oh, Let's look at products. Look at this wicked boy. Whoa. These are some beautiful knives. Ooh. Now we getting into it. I like that. Ooh. San Mai. Wicked Burton Trout. Bush Ox. He does hatchets and saws. Ooh. There's that Night Stalker. Oh, look at this double fat boy. Nightcrawler. Ooh, that Stingray is wicked. These are definitely some mess you up knives. That Assassin is dope. Ronin. Ooh. Damn. Kitchen knives. Cleavers and Akiris, everything. Wow. Eagle Customs. Make a two-bladed slip joint, call it the Spread Eagle. Yeah, there is some awesome dope in South Africa. B&A, what's up, my man? At work right now, hope you're doing well. Leave it to Cleaver. Blixen means to hit. Makes sense to have a lot of tactical knives then. Man, there were several of those tacticals that I really liked. Some of the hunters too. In a good way, beat you up. I'd say that a lot of that selection is pretty lackerboost. Mayo Monkey, what it do? Good to see you, Mayo Monkey. What's everybody carrying today? I saw William Hornbossel's before you ran, but he had to go back to work, and I saw I saw what War Room was rocking today. Snap. Damn. This wizard's so snappy. Lander 4 on your belt. Nice. How are you liking it? Funny thing, I still don't have a lander in the collection. Of any sort. I just haven't picked one up. I have baby banters from Ben, but no landers. Yeah, I've been able to keep the McNees out of your pocket. Usually accompanied by your Neutron 2 that's sitting right there. Like whip me, beat me, make me write bad checks, good way. Mannix 2 lightweight, Baby Banter 2, and a new Rosecraft. Yay, yay. Very cool. Got the headphones out. Work can wait. Ah, so snap. When I handed this to my daughter, I didn't tell her it was an auto. And I knew she was going to assume it was a button lock. And you know, the way she was holding it, there's no way to drop it on herself. She wasn't going to get hurt. So like she was covered. There was a table involved. And so she grabbed it, looked at it, hit the button, and it popped right out of her hand. She was like, oh, I thought it was going to be a button lock. You bought it because it matches one of your Lander 2s, only $65. Yay, yay, yay. Carrying the Wee Esprit with tiger stripe scales. The Wee Esprit is such a good looking design. Ray Laconico design. That's one I want to check out from Wee. Rockwall with titanium scales and a Chavez pry bar, titanium pin. What a G-Sock watch. Yes, Launch 20. MagnaCut. This is in for a review via the Pass Around group. And I'm digging it. Very nice slender package in the pocket, but a full-size knife of MagnaCut. Nice spring on this auto. Very good. Winter Blade Factor. Oh yeah, I always forget that I can click it. Just got a small ulti-clip too. Yay, yay. Ulti-clips are awesome. Stuff we do. Chilling from South Africa. How are you today, my man? Winter Blade Factor, Spyderco Sliz Buoy, TRM Neutron, Chavez Rendition, and the Kaiser Huntsman. Man, that's a loaded carry. David Ramos, what's up and welcome. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, very, very, very springy. Just wish it was a little bit bigger. Gotcha. Hope you living well today. Stuff we do. What's in your pockets? Another auto that's in for review is the Schrade Uproar. Bladed Ginger, what's going on? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well today, brother. Sharp Obsession, member of Kripple Krew Inc. He's got the Nano Shark. Oh, that is so high on my list. I need it. I love me my shark locks. I needs an 80-20 and I needs a Nano Shark. Yeah, it's a good knife. Like it's comfortable. The wide grip is comfortable. The spring is very easy, very, very easy, and so reliable. So reliable. And it's supposed to be very strong for piercing type stuff. I've seen a lot of reviewers stab this into a lot of stuff. Not something I'm going to do. I don't have a good set of cut-proof gloves, so you're not going to see me stabbing at the moment. Not with something like that. Blind Move Fury's got the Chavez Rendition Kickstop. Ooh, Benchmade AFO. A G27. Nice. And a Partridge in a Pear Tree. That Partridge in a Pear Tree, he's got some hollow point eggs chilling with that G27. One other thing that I like that they did with this Schrade, it is a reversible pocket clip, but they didn't put a stupid glass breaker on the end. It's nice and smooth. Very easy to cap off if you did need to use this in a beef jerky defense scenario. And Kosi and Ray today. Nice. I got asked a little while ago, how do I already have the Cardington? It's because I got a brother in high places. Am I good to drop a full review on this later this week, Nick? Or do I need to wait until we have a release date? Yeah, I saw Melissa Backwood and Neves Knives really beat the crap out of this uproar. And it never failed on them. And the spring still works like new. It's made to be one of the toughest OTFs you can get. It's like $99 assembled in America. Okay, sounds good. I was holding the Cardington review. Are you talking about the titanium I just had sever or the Schrade Uproar? This is the Schrade Uproar OTF. Whoop, my finger slipped. Very, very easy trigger. Deadly Daughter can work this one really easily. Wide grip. Good clip. Like it's ugly. Ugly clip. But it works really well. And reversible. Easy for me to do left-handed. So like $99 most places. Assembled in the US. Jesse, what's going on? Mick Ranger, member Kripple Krew Inc. How you doing, homie? That's awesome. That means you guys are going to get a review of this sick knife. Just messaged DEFCON about a release date. Sick. So snappy. Even the flipper tab is so snappy on this. Every time. Light switch. Push button. Burst flick. Whoop. Thumb. Let's see. Ring finger. Let's give it a pinky flick. First try. The 57 Bel Air is one of my favorite car designs in history. Absolutely one of my favorites ever. I think we could change the tie look up. A full tie look now. The tail fin. Yay, yay. One of the most iconic pieces of any car ever. Love this little Clio. Had a cat growing up named Cleo, named after the band Letters to Cleo. I think it's really cool. This is named after Johann's wife. Such a great fifth pocket knife. Available in titanium or copper. The copper looks really sick too. I do not know when the Raiden will be back in stock. Beardo, the designer, is in our chat right now. Nick, Lady Ginger, is the designer of the Cardington. You like the 55? The round grill? Yeah, I love the 57. The fins and the split grill do it for me. Ah, very cool. That's awesome that you got to check it out at SHOT Show. I mean, you got to check it out even before I did. Such an awesome, awesome knife. He did a killer job on that. Love this M390 compound grind. $1931 Leatherworks. Yes, yes. Can never parallel the challenge of an acquisition in the here and now. How you doing, Terry? JJ's gonna send you some knives for review sometime. Hell yeah. Would love to see some more of Johan's designs. I thought that was really cool when I found out how excited he was to be on, because it was the first ever live stream for him. So far the Tonto Tip's doing great. So I also like using this secondary tip as a package opener. Very easy to get to as a package opener. That's awesome. I'm glad, Gareth. He's such a nice dude. I had an awesome time chatting with him. I'll definitely have him on again. So I'll show you guys. Where did I put? Oh, I gotta grab something. I set it down. Instead, I'm gonna lay out yesterday's St. Patrick's Day carry. I put up a couple of different shorts, but my actual carry for St. Patrick's Day was the green Banter Fixie and 3V Tonto from Deadly Daughter. The green Lil Native from Mrs. Deadly. Had my Irish homeboys green Geo in the pocket, as well as my South African homies Warhog. And then Lagatha got dressed up and got her bead put on yesterday so she could rock some green for St. Patrick's Day. So this was yesterday's St. Patrick's Day carry. You know, I had to have at least one bladed ginger knife on me for St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, the Arcane Designs knives look so sick. I thought it was funny on Saturday that Aldo was flipping that Warhog off stream and I was getting blamed for it. Roger that, Ron. We'll still be here. We'll pull up his socks. You can get some people in his lives as well. Ah, that's whack. Love the acoustics on that. You're exempt from pinching since you have a red beard. I had plenty of green knives on me, as well as other green, of course. Favorite two knives I own. That's hard. That's hard. Like, knife quality wise, just if all things were equal and I had purchased every single knife in my collection for myself and they had no sentimental attachment to anything. Wow. If I had zero sentimental attachment, my top three knives, this would be one of them. Thank you, Ron Dobbins. Much appreciated. That super chat. He says, smash that thumbs up, everybody. We'll give you an American salute with the TRM. I really appreciate you. Roger that, Ron. You as well. I appreciate you, homie. This would be one of them. This would probably make the cut. Much love, brother. Hope you live well today. Stay deadly out there. That's funny. So I'm already at 2 titanium knives, neither of which is a finger safe lock. I prefer Ultim and finger safe locks. And then Lagatha, she's got to be up there. So it looks like I'm having to figure out a top 5. I might rate this one a little higher than my Tonto right now, just because it feels so much better with the Ultim. These scales feel a world better. No, this is Green Micarta. And to round out my top 5 would probably be another. Now, this is just based on zero sentimentality attached. Well, I can't disassociate the tank from myself as a tanker. But I mean, but that's so hard. Now, other knives mean more to me. You know? And that could change tomorrow. Probably would change. I love this Damascus made from tank. The main drive sprocket looking pivot. I love the tank hull shape of the knife. Yeah, that, like I said, that could change tomorrow. But that TRM is always going to be in that discussion. Just the craftsmanship and the work that's on display here is unmatched in my collection. They gave you meds, feeling better? That's good. Hell yeah. Yeah, Lagatha had to put her green on for St. Patrick's Day, so she's got her bead now. Yeah, but I can't pick favorite. I couldn't pick out 5 favorite knives because there's so many with sentimentality attached. Put the titanium lock ball cage with a ceramic ball and fluted Ultim Rips Garage Tech scales. Ooh, on the Manix 2 with Spy 27. Just waiting on a lynch clip. Hell yes. So you had the full Manix, not the Manix lightweight, if you were able to put the RGT Ultim on it. Oh, I bet that looks good. You're going to have to shoot me a picture of that on Instagram. Yeah, and then if I was to sit down, I would also have to separately rank budget knives versus premium knives. And then this is going to be in the top 3 without a doubt. Yeah, we got matching beads. Yay. Yes, I do. I love knives. You're right, Kathleen. There are too many types of knives I like. And if a knife is done well, it doesn't have to be an expensive knife to make me happy. I think that I just had it out. This $35 knife I've been enjoying. This Wicked Slicer from TacRay. I think they did a much better job on this knife than Hytron did with their knife. Getting you that same lightweight slicer. Get a custom handmade Warncliffe fixie. With the bead, I paid $235 for this, and this one's stainless. So if you got a non-stainless, it would actually be cheaper. But my Aries spike Cost me less than $250, homie. Less than $250 for one of the absolute top knives I own, no matter how you rank them. I love this warning. Less than $250. Oh crap, this week. This week for the DEF CON Cardington. So I do got to get that review done. Get ready, folks. M390, titanium, the leverage lock, all for less than just under $200. Flipper that you can use if you want. You could easily remove the flipper. The carbon fiber knife. I'll take a look at those pictures in just a moment, Gabe. This Colin McGuire, nice for the everyday Warncliffe. This is the TacRay Tarkus. It's like $35 on Amazon. Like a 90 thousandths blade stock with a full flat grind. I'll grab another piece of paper. It's a G10 with a carbon fiber overlay. And comes very, very slicey. D2 steel. I mean, this is mad slicey. Wicked, warny, nice springs. They did this, like I said, much better than Hytron did the Sharplin. Instagram and YouTube for Aries EDC. If one of my mods would drop his Instagram and YouTube, please. Happy Knife! What's up? That's such a great fifth pocket knife. And the 20 CV blade steel is awesome. Looks great with the green G10. Perfect with a Lynch Northwest deep carry clip. They still, yeah, there's no DHL yesterday either, brother. I was home all day making corned beef and cabbage and potatoes and carrots for dinner. Actually, they'll probably be less than what he was going to pay, but there is Garrett's dropped Aries Instagram. You can take a look. He has 30 different models now. Warncliffe's drop points. He's got working on the new Bushy Buoy. He has 3-finger knives, 4-finger knives. His 3-finger, this is a full 4-finger and so comfortable. But his 3-finger knives, if you're looking for something smaller, are the most comfortable 3-finger knives I've ever felt. I have not handled any Quiet Gary yet, but I really want to. They look like they make amazing knives, but I have not checked them out. Yeah, if you're looking for even bigger, next month he's dropping a Damascus Crow, which is like the big brother to the Spike. Oh, that's, you're right, I should, Gabe. As much as I refer to him, I really should. Yeah, I want a TCal also. I hear you on that. Yeah, Aries will keep you apprised of his progress the entire way. Plus, you can watch his YouTube and watch his lives and see the progress of your knife. Yeah, and what he does is each month alternates. 1 month is books, 5 to 6 knives that he's taking orders for. And then the next month is a drop, and he'll drop half a dozen knives on the same day. There's a lot of communication leading up to the drop, but then those sell out. His last drop sold out within 3 minutes. And then the next month is books again. Yeah, you get pictures constantly at each stage. You cannot beat working with Aries. Hey, yes, you will be seeing another Spike in here for review very soon. Hell, by this point, you might get the Cardinal XL before you get this box that's ready to ship, homie. Got a 7-pound box of knives here for Garrett that's just chilling. Yeah, I bet he's just foaming at the mouth for these knives. They were supposed to be picked up, like you said, last week on the 13th. And they've been supposed to be here every day. Whoop. Let's just say they have not been here yet, obviously, because I still have all of his knives. Garrett's box is knives that are for him. Some were giveaways, some were gifts from people, some were trades he made. But because they're going to South Africa, instead of having, 12 packages trying to be shipped to South Africa, they were just all sent to me for collection and put into one box. It gave me a chance to review some of them and create content. It gave a chance for Aries to see all of them. I mean, Gareth, to see all of them. But now we're waiting on DHL to pick up his dang box. That's awesome, Sever. I'm glad to hear it. Don't forget, you can always drop your link, man. Everybody can. Yeah, this is a great little chode. Have a good one, Happy Knife. Appreciate you popping in. This was a gift from Darkwater and my homeboys Corn Doggy, Firestone, and Tiger Claw, the Civivi Thug 2. The boys wanted to give me a knife, and they sent a really cool one. This is an awesome fifth pocket chode, but you can get a full 4-finger grip like I prefer with all fifth pocket knives. And you've got that wicked compound. I have my hand cramped up. I think everybody in here probably is subbed. You're probably right. If you haven't, folks, stab that like button like you mean it. Yeah, no, that was not my doorbell. Wishful thinking. That would be cool if they showed up right now, though. Oh, yeah, I forgot. You forgot the snap one? I did that once on a pass around knife. I can get a picture of this later. Yes, on a vertical live stream, you can double tap your screen to like the live. Thank you, William. Yeah, this Lothar Raptor is one that I liked more than expected. Another big full-size knife with neutral ergos. And I love a button lock that locks closed as well. The gravity style button lock. They're so fun. Ooh, white background, huh? I don't know about white background. I'll see. Maybe I'll put a piece of paper down behind. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, 14C. And steel handles with Gmascus, but they are skeletonized and it is decently balanced. Which ones? Like the pull the dots? If you're looking for good ones for a sheath, Pull the Dot is the name of the company. Pull the Dot. They've got the straps with the snaps. You can adjust them to the size you want. And they are so easy to use. I love this. This Aries knife is the first one I've had with the Pull the Dot straps, but I'm a big fan. Dawn and Chris L, what it do? Hope you're doing well. Yes, we've got several awesome content creators in here right now that if you're not following, you should give their channels a look. Sever's not only creating content, he's got a knife coming very soon. Yeah, Strap with a Snap. Pull the Dot is the name of the company. Pull the Dot. You could probably get them on like Blade HQ and stuff like that. Or Amazon. Actually, let me look up on Amazon real quick. Yeah, Amazon, search Pull the Dot. Those are unavailable. Let me. Pull the Dot straps. Maybe not Amazon. They've got the snaps. But yeah, I'm a big fan of these Pull the Dot straps. Well, welcome back. Pull your dot. Yeah, Lagatha is always on my belt. And these straps are so easy to use. You know, I've been a big fan of using ulti clips, but I really do like that the pull the dot to carry horizontally. Oh, that's no fun, Don and Chris. I'd let the dogs out real quick. I'll be right back. Yeah, Caleb's just starting to drop content. All right, I'm back till I got let back in. 4 p.m. Eastern Mondays. Yeah, it's really hard to find any type of open slot. Yeah, it's crazy. It's awesome. It's awesome how many live streams we have nowadays. Gives you a good chance to chat with everybody as well as, you know, just listen to cool knife stuff and kill time. And everybody does things different, you know, and with enough variety that you're not just watching the same thing all day. This was one of my very first Grail pickups. And I still love this knife. I think the Toxic Storm looks really good on it. I still want some of the other drop bears too. Yes, follow Caleb also if you are not. And one thing just to remind folks, if you do follow somebody during a live stream, make sure that same day you watch at least a short or a video, drop a comment, and like the video. That way YouTube doesn't scrub the sub. Yeah, you really can't go wrong with the drop bear. Though I carry, where is it? I carry the Escort just as often as the drop bear. I like the extra size of the Escort. The one to follow, yeah. The drop bears were really the first ones to introduce the clutch lock. And Kaiser does such a phenomenal crossbar. The Kaiser Task is another one that feels great with this crossbar. Hello again, but Aries can't respond, so if everybody starts tagging him, he's not going to be tagging back. The YouTube knife schedule, you want to follow my knife journey on Instagram. Scott N. It's my knife journey. He puts out the schedule every day. The middle knife is the Boker Solingen M4 Sherman Damast. This is the knife with actual World War II M4 tank in this Chad Nichols Damascus blade. The whack. This thing hits like a tank, built like a tank, beautiful contoured burlap micarta. Such a cool knife and a piece of history. No, their history series, historical series. They have several knives, but like they have a Tiger. They have the Tiger, which is made from Tiger tank from German Tiger tank from World War II. They have the ME 109 that the blade cutout looks just like the cockpit on a Messerschmitt 109. That one has Toxic Storm fat carbon and a blade steel of, you know what? Why don't we just show it? Oh, yes. And I was going to look at Gabe Harlan's. Oh, I'm going to share that real quick. This is Gabe Harlan's Mannix too, and I like it. I like it a lot, especially when it gets the Lynch Northwest deep carry clip. Look at that titanium ball cage. Those Rips Garage Tech scales look phenomenal on there. That looks awesome. Yo, that's going to be wicked. That's going to be wicked. Have you thought about flipping it upside down? Instead of Tonto, having the fin go up like a swayback? It'd be interesting just to see. But that's going to be cool looking. I like that Mannix too a lot, Gabe. Yeah, rough sketch. No, I get it. I get it. That's the first sketch. What's the last knife? This one over here? This is the DEFCON Cardington, a bladed ginger design in M390 and titanium with the leverage lock. You've got a button activated liner. Compound grind, continuous curve, for great ergos and for pointing that blade at whatever you're cutting. These should be available possibly later this week for $199. There will be a review this week, a full review dropping. Did I see Stubby? Which Stubby? I don't know which one we're talking about. Yeah. Nadir, you're going to be looking at just under $200. And fantastic design. You have a flipper tab that works very well for light switch or push button. Loves a push button. Yes, the new orbital knife with Monco does look really cool. A nice strong lock. Fantastic ergos. And an open canvas to do whatever you want to that titanium. Clip that works really well. Goes in and out of the pocket very well. Yeah, it's an awesome Tonto. I like the fact that it's a drop point because it puts this tip nice and low. Great for piercing, but also to get that tip down if you need to. Plus, you got the nice secondary tip you can use. Yeah, Lady Ginger killed that design. It's gonna make me see your picture on the on my phone. It's not like some pictures it doesn't allow you to look at on the computer. I can't see that picture until after the stream, homie. But I can take a look at it after. Which stubby are we talking about? I'm interested now, Aries. That would be cool if it was live on, if that went live during our or you know, it was live when we go live Thursday. Yeah, the Geo was in the pocket yesterday for St. Patrick's Day. It was one of my green knives, you know, and it had a little extra Irish to it coming from Lady Ginger. Yes, I love button locks. That's my favorite. Well, okay, shark locks are my favorite lock. But my second favorite way to actuate a lock is a button. But I definitely prefer these newer, stronger locks like top liner locks, button frame locks, the leverage lock. Those more than a standard plunge. Not that I'm against plunge locks. My most recent channel purchase is a plunge lock. Yeah, but he can't worry about that too much. This year is just loaded with releases. Yeah, this is very stabby. The Beyond EDC Geo. Awesome budget knife. coming in at only $64 with VG10 steel. This front flipper is one of the easiest you will ever use. The geometry on it is so perfect it doesn't need jimping. You just pretty much touch it and that blade's flying open. But my finger blocked it. There we go. Yeah, you use that flipper at all and it's flying open. Then you have the wicked cutout. This is so fidgety. You get paid to put your clothes back on. Yes, William, I do. I love shark locks, but I do also really like the super lock on the Vision FG because I love this method of actuating a knife lock. My fingers are never in the way. And the shark lock is just so perfect. I mean, I love, and I like the mechanical nature of this style of lock and the clickies. Yes, I need a Buster. I really want the Buster FG. A big old sheep foot with the same lock. Hell yes. That I haven't purchased a new Civivi in quite a while. I will get the Buster. Yeah, the shark lock or the super lock is my #1 top favorite way to actuate locks. I love the shark cub. Less than 40 before taxes? Oh man, that is awesome. How do I get one of those coupon codes? But yes, if anybody wants one of these Geos, he's got a code that you can use right now to get it for less than 40 bucks with VG10. I don't care if it's Himmler's code, crazy sharp. Just if you want to get this knife and you can get it for less than 40 bucks, use that code. I don't mind Civivis. I have several Civivis that I really like. I just haven't purchased any in a while. The one that I reviewed yesterday via the pass around, the Cindy. I like this little knife. This is a perfect EDC pouch knife. It's great for food prep. You've got the tweezers and the pick in the scales to take care of needing to carry a set of tweezers in your pouch. The Civivi Cindy by Ben Peterson is a killer design. Crazy sharp on the Beyond EDC website. That's a stupid price. Grab you a Geo for less than 40 bucks. That knife is well worth. I thought Uncle Bill's grippers, nice. I thought that the price of $64 was more than fair for that knife. So less than 40 is a steal. He does know what he's doing. Faux show. The banter. I still want a banter and a big banter. I haven't messed with NAFs, but there is a couple I would like to try. Not into the NAF 5, but I'd like to check the others. The Bougie Banter? Yeah, the Bougie Banter does look hella cool. I like the standard micarta Banter, the green micarta. That's the one I would get versus the Bougie. I'd like to check out a Lander 3 and 4. I haven't messed with sharpening Tontos yet. I kind of figure that when my Tontos are beyond stropping, they're going to go to somebody like Boston Blade Works, Kyle Coonley, maybe Lacey. Nice. Yeah, I haven't messed with sharpening Tontos, and I have a few, especially the ones with like compound grinds that I don't want to. And I like the the secondary tip on them. I don't want to round it off. I don't mind messing with the Warnies and the sheep's foot, my drop points. I love this Oni XL. This was a gift from War Room. Because he knew I'm a big damn designs fan. Sharpen it. So, okay. So you got plenty of time. Yeah, it does. Where I just had it in. Here it is. Yeah, the GO. Oh, the thwack, the actual knife, the thwack. Yes, that's one that I think I would like to check out. I saw, I believe G-Ball reviewed the thwack. I need to get me a Beyond EDC code, homie, before I drop the review on the GO. That's a good price for the thwack. Yeah, speaking of Ben Peterson. Ryder, what's going on, my man? Welcome back, homie. If you've got a baby banter and you want to make it feel amazing, Unlocked Composites carbon fiber scales feels so good on this knife. And I thought I got the ones with the tweezers and toothpick because you can get a set of scales that are regular or you can get them with tweezer and toothpick. I accidentally just clicked tweezers, but still awesome to have a set of tweezers in your baby banter. They are well chamfered, giving you plenty of access to that lock bar. My knives aren't for sale, but most of these knives are, and most of them I have affiliate links for. My personal knives are not for sale. I appreciate that, Ryder. I do. I drop knife and EDC content every day. I'm live every Tuesday and Saturday, as well as TNT Thursday Knife Talks with myself and War Room. Just had a great live stream this past Saturday with a couple of South African knife designers. Oh, that's always fun times. If you like knife content, you in the right spot, Ryder. And if you like hanging out with some of the absolute best people, you're in the right spot, because the Kripple Krew is awesome. Hell yeah. Yeah, I love pews and I do watch pew content, but I don't ever show my pews. My content is focused solely on knives and EDC gear. Yeah, Bladed Ginger's another knife designer that's been on my lives multiple times and will be back. 41 subs. Congrats, Ryder. How long have you been uploading to YouTube? I appreciate that, Caleb. I do. It's because of the Kripple Krew community as to why my streams are so much fun for me. Yeah, Ron Dobbins, if you only knew how many doctors I have talked to in the last 6 years since my surgeries and such. Man, in just 2021 or in 2021, I had over 200 appointments. 17K views? Hell yeah, Ryder. Congrats, my man. Let me see if I can take a look. Whoops. Let me go into, I need my control up. Nope. Switch. There we go. And now let me go to your channel and I'll give you a sub. I'm not going to. I would show your channel, Ryder, but I don't show firearms during my lives. But I gave you a sub. Yeah. Dealing with doctors just sucks balls. Best knife steel. There are so many options anymore that are all, it depends on what you're doing. It depends on the type of knife and the geometry. And there are just so many good blade steels nowadays. Yeah, S35 yen is a good one. I mean, some people say MagnaCut, some will say S110V or S90V, some are going to say 3V. Yeah, EDCrV2 is still a fantastic fixed blade steel. No, doctors definitely that their first priority is no longer the patient. William Hornboss, so Lacey. Are you familiar with Lacey Evans? Lacey EDC. She sells a lot of diamond emulsions. I need to get a couple more from her. I mean, I have D2 knives that I absolutely love. I am not a steel snob, Ryder. The geometry and heat treat can be way more important than the steel. And there's just so many great knives. Just like there is no one single best caliber for firearms. I mean, the Kripple Krew here could sit here and list badass steels for the next 15 minutes. But it really comes down to just getting a good knife. Yeah, I'm a fan of knives. I love all different knives. I'm not a blade steel snob. Like, it's awesome that this is in S9DV, but this could be 14C, and I'd still really like this knife. There's a lot of support in this community, Ryder. A lot of good people. We'll be watching, homie. Oh. No. I love this knife. Tang. Aurelia drops at the end of the month, and Raiden B2s drop next month. When are we gonna get? When we gonna get hands on with the Get Some? I need to get hands on with the Get Some. I know it's still a ways out. I'm just curious if there's any. Are we looking at Q3 of this year? Q4? I just know I want to 7 Get Some. That's like when I found out they were sending me this knife. I was asked if I was getting the 20 CV or Magna Cut. And I said, I don't know. I don't even care. I got the 20 CV. Love it. Don't care that it's not the Magna Cut. Yeah, it just takes you got to put in the effort, Ginger. I know that I know their calendars are loaded, Sever. I'm just trying to get an idea. Yeah, we all want updates. It is. I love their 90 thousandths blade stock thickness that they rock. The Bulldog is a little thicker, but the atoms and the neutrons, you can make the smallest confetti if you want. They are so. I need another piece of paper. They come from TRM like a laser beam. This is their 5th pocket knife, the Nerd. I mean, they just, TRM knives just want a slice. They want a slice. I don't have, I can look it up on their website. Their handles are very thin. See if I have anything. Let's compare it to the Shark Cub, which was just out. I was just flicking. No, I got it right here. It's the problem when I pull out so many knives, I start, yeah, when I look at them, they blend together. Where did I put the Shark Cub? It just had you. Smoked Ultim shouldn't be too hard to see. I didn't put it away. Did I pocket it? What the hell did I do with the Shark Cub? Oh, there it is. Okay. On your way home from work? Yay. So, if you're familiar with the Shark Cub, similar, because these are contoured, so in the middle, it'd be about as thick as the Shark Cub. But the way that the Neutron handle flares makes these really thin handles actually comfortable in my hand. The Atom is just as thin, but longer, and that handle feels too thin in my hand. It's not as comfortable for me. But the Neutron, even though it's very thin, takes up no room in the pocket. Fred the Lug, what's up? Remember Kripple Krew, how you doing, homie? And this, as thin as it is so comfortable. If you want to get your TRM, your first TRM, use code DBD and TRM25. It will save you 10% and get you free shipping. I'm going to drop a link. The Thai Neutron, yeah, the Thai version is not cheap. But you can save over $30 with code DBD. I'm going to pull up their website. Drop a link. Come on. Go TRM custom knives. And then use code TRM 2526. And free shipping. There. If you're looking at TRM knives, that code will save you 10% on all TRM knives and accessories, as well as get you free shipping. That stacks up a little quicker than 10% off of some other companies. The quality and the fit and finish of TRM is just amazing. I've been able to handle almost all of their knives now, except for their new fixie. The Nerd was the last one, and such a perfect fifth pocket. I've handled the Atom, the Bulldog, the Shadow. I love the Shadow. The Bulldog was nice. TRM doesn't make a bad knife. And then they're so slicey. The fit and finish, the tolerances are insane. Just perfect knives. Oop. You know, they are running on washers. When they first show up, they are pretty stiff. This, within a day of flicking, felt fantastic. A huge TRM fan. And really, I've just been able to experience them for the first time was last November when B&A sent his 3 in. And now I've been able to, thanks to the pass around and Mr. Lopez, I've been able to check all of them out now. And they just dope. Nick Martino. What it do, my man? What it do? The frame lock Neutron does look really nice. Personally, I prefer liner locks, but I know a lot of people prefer frame locks. And I think that Neutron looks great as a frame lock. You as well, my friend. Hope you living well today, Nick. What's in the pockets? What are you carrying? She really is a sweetheart. You know, B&A had told me that it could happen when he sent me his 3 knives. And I reviewed the Neutron, the Atom, and the Shadow, and I tagged them in all my reviews. I had them in a bunch of shorts too, and I tagged TRM. And I was putting them here, YouTube, and here, TikTok and Instagram. And then I brought the Bulldog in via the pass around group and reviewed it. And then Hillary reached out to me on TikTok and said they wanted to give me a knife. And I could not believe that they sent the full lizard skin 3D titanium Neutron. I thought they might send a G10 Neutron, but to get the full big bang from them was insane to me. That's a knife that can never leave my collection. The one in the middle, Nick, is the Boker M4 Damast with the M4 Sherman tank steel in that Damascus blade. I love this knife. This is currently the most expensive knife in my collection. But, like I've said before, I don't do safe queens. I carry this knife. As a tanker, I love having a tank in my pocket. Deneen, member Kripple Krew Inc. What's up, sis? How you doing today? Later on, have a great day, homie. Much love. Stay safe. Stay frosty. Stay deadly. Yeah, this burlap is awesome. It's contoured. Feels great in the hand. You know, it's meant to mimic the kind of brush and style camo that was used on our tanks in Germany. Then the pivot is shaped like the main drive sprocket of the M4 Sherman tank. Big oversized thumb studs that just launched that thing out. I could not believe that Zach in the Wild included that in my box. No, that's just the scales, Mud. That's the Python micarta scales for an atom. The $85 is for the micarta scales. You'd still need to get an atom. Lawrence, what's going on? Hope you're doing well today. I have not made micarta. Somebody you might want to talk to, Caleb, is Brian F., Mitten State EDC. I know he makes a lot of stuff out of micarta, and he puts different micartas together. I don't know if he's ever created his own, but he'd be somebody worth talking to. Yeah, those Python scales look sick for the atom. But you still got to buy the knife. You can get a naked atom to put it on. Yeah, Brian F. does a lot of stuff with micarta. Yeah, $220 for a base atom. So you'd be about $305 to get one and put those scales on. Well, minus 10% in free shipping, of course. And when you think about it, that's about the same starting price as the Neutron, just over $200. You're looking at small batch quality, everything done in-house for about the same price as, Spyderco knives. I think their pricing is very fair at TRM. And yes, just over a year ago, I would have thought $200 was just insane for a knife. The Gorilla, Ultimate Gorilla looks really cool. Cicero, what's going on? Going to be sharpening, huh? Doing the sharpening biz. Very, very cool. Making it legit now. Oh, Knuckle Busting Numbskull makes some? He's cool. Later, Mud. Have a good one, homie. I will talk to you later. Bellows Forge. What's up, homie? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Ultim scales for the atom. I bet you somebody makes them. You could probably find custom scales. That would be dope. I really like the way your Mannix turned out with the RGT scales. And they have to feel good on it. I know how good the RGT scales feel on the 80-20.5. On this knife, they completely changed the way the knife feels because stock 80-20.5 scales are so thin. The RGT scales are about twice the width of the stock, and they fill your hand so much better. They used to do ultimatums. That would be dope. Yeah, Rip's Garage Tech makes some awesome scales. It's too bad they're not going to be doing Ultim anymore. So whatever Ultim they have left, when that sells out, it's gone. They're moving on to other materials. That's why all the Ultim is 40% off. So if you like Ultim and you want to put some on one of your knives, check out Rip's Garage Tech. 40% off all Ultim. They have black Ultim as well. They have it for Spydercos, for Demcos, for a lot of different knives. But when they're gone, they're gone. Half Ultim and half Shipwreck. That would be different. I want a Ritter Hogue at some point, but to me, the Shark Lock is just unbeatable. Just unbeatable. Whether it's the 80 20.5s, the Shark Cub, I truly, my number one production grail is an 80-20, and I want the Nano Shark. I think that would look kind of odd myself, but it could turn out cool. I could be wrong, Mick. Kurt White. Yo. Yeah, whatever selection they have, when it's gone, they're done with Ultim. So I want to get a little bit more Ultim from them too, still before they're out. I might even get a couple of sets of Ultim scales for knives that I plan on getting. Deneen, thank you. Double tap your screen to give this live stream a like. It definitely helps out a lot. Look at those badass emojis. It's actually pretty decent here. No windy here. Not windy here today. Yesterday was kind of ugly, but then it cleared up and now it's nice. So you guys know that I have been talking with Aldo of Pickled Steel about doing a DBD edition on one of his knives. And I think that let me share this. We're going to go Inception mode for a second. Pew! Neo Mac, what it do, homie? Member Kripple Krew Inc. Whoops. Nope, still the wrong one. Looks like we might be working on a DVD version of the Spoilator Pro. I'm not going to tell you what I would like to do to this knife yet, just to show you a couple of versions of it. But by the end of the year, we might have a DVD version of that knife. 80 20.5 titanium and scales and backspacer for $40. Is it for, I gotta look now, because I gotta see if it's for the big pivot or small pivot. I'm just gonna search 80 20.5. See if I can find them scales. A full titanium hardware kit for only 25 bucks. That's a very good price. Ah, damn. It looks like it's small pivot only. Yep. I figured as much, because that's an insane price. Damn. Small pivot. Yeah, I found them. That would be awesome to have. But my small pivot 80/20.5 is already set. My large pivot is the one I need to get scales for. Yeah, I mean, for that price, 50 bucks for a set of $150 titanium scales for an 80/20.5. Because I know I will get another 80/20.5. I still need a slicer and probably a clip point. You know, I've got the Tonto and the shark foot, so I need the slicer and the clip point. And my clip point would be a small pivot. Man, I'm almost talking myself into those. Yeah, I saw the Thai hardware 25 bucks. I could replace all the hardware in this with that set. Do some flame anno on the Thai and replace all the hardware in here. Now I'm thinking. Fire up that like button. Yo, yo, yo. That's the only thing that I don't like about the 80/20.5 in 3V is how much harder it is to find stuff for the large pivot. Like I would, instead of going yellow Ultim, I'd throw a black Ultim set on here, but they only make them for the small pivot. It is an awesome deal. Yeah, if I get them, it would just be to hold on to them for when I get but then, you know, I'd already be prepped for a new build on a clip point or a slicer. Oh, come on. On the Demco site. I'm gonna look at the Demco site. Nano Shark. God, I want that Nano Shark. That's such a cool looking little knife. I'm gonna share this screen real quick. Why won't you let me share my screen? Come on. There we go. Pew! Nano Shark. ugly little chode looks so awesome. Oh, I want that. Knives. Of course, I want a whale shark really badly on an 80/20. What do they got for shark cubs right now? Still got the stealths. Those are pretty cool. These budget shark cubs look like a really good buy when they go on sale. Like when you can get them for like $75, I think that's a really cool buy. But mainly when they're on sale. Yeah, you got a 20 CV big pivot. Oh, I'm gonna let the dogs in and grab some more nicotine, folks. I'll be right back. Yes, you can go ball first. Know what you're asking. You regular food. Good dogs. Lay down, mutts. I think he might have meant Knife Center has a big deal on him or something, because the Demco site doesn't seem to have any deals going right now. You have the Nano Shark? Yeah, I gotta check that out so bad. Now I gotta look at their deal on the 80/20s, 20.5s. Oh man. So right now you could get the black DLC clip point for only 174 and 20 in 3V. And then put those scales on it and have a 3V DLC clip point for $225. Or for $150, you could have a titanium and K110. Whoa, this one's only $150 for the 3V clip point. Check this out. I have Dane Gavrilovsky, what it do, my man? Remember Kripple Krew Inc? I can tolerate the dragon fruit because I don't like mint in my mouth. I started with Zen, and I used the cinnamon and the smooth. Then I found Zeo. Zeo is the best. You get 25 per pack. They have 3 different tobacco flavors. One that's, more akin to cigarettes, one that's more akin to cigars, and one that's more akin to pipes. 3 tobacco flavors, but I can only get those in one spot. I only know one spot to get that, and that's not in town. So I got the guy in town, one of the gas stations, to start carrying the tobacco zone. That's the one I really like because I always have cinnamon gum. Yeah, Grivery 8020.5, get an ODG green orange canto for free. Oh, that's an Instagram offer. That's a pretty good deal. Yeah, Zen, only 15 per pack. And now that I have tried Zone and Zeo, I can't go back because Zen doesn't last long enough. You know, I smoked for 25 years. And when I first quit smoking, not only was I an asshole, but it was so hard. And then when I get, yeah, I don't even need to mess with the 9 milligrams. 6 milligrams keeps me happy. 6 milligrams keeps me from, turning into evil homie BDB. And I haven't wanted a cigarette in a couple of years. So they worked for me. Yeah, Rogue. I like the ginger Rogue. Ginger. Damn it. I was reading your comment. I like the cinnamon Rogue. The Rogue pouches, the cinnamon has strong flavor, but the Rogue pouches, if I use them too frequently, they tear up my gums. Zone, Zeo, and Zen don't do that. But the cinnamon flavor on Rogue is really good. Yeah, I prefer the pouches faux show now, and tobacco has become my favorite flavor in the pouches, even though it was cinnamon for so long because of the Zeo. I just wish Zeo was more widely available. Man, this Kilalamis, what it do, homie? Welcome back. Remember Kripple Krew Inc. Yeah, I've never vaped. I don't like it. It messes with my throat. It didn't work for me when I was quitting smoking, so I didn't do it. It was not for me. I like the pouches. You can get this 3V clip point right now on sale for $150, and then throw these titanium scales on for only $50. Save yourself $200 and get a titanium and 3V Demco. You can use that savings, spend only $25 and get a full hardware set. Wow. So for $225, you could be in a full tie DLC 3V clip point. That's insane. $225 for a full tie 3V clip point in with DLC. Man, now I want one. Add a titanium one to my mix. That's a stupid deal. $225 for full titanium hardware, full titanium build, DLC 3V. That is the cheapest you're ever going to build a titanium 8020.5. when DLT released the exclusive Tonto a couple years ago, they did a Black Friday sale where if you bought the 3V Tonto, they were $250 at the time. They're $180 now. But for $250, you got a 3V Tonto and an Austin A shark foot. So the Deadly Daughter got these for me for Christmas that year. And for $250, she got the exclusive 3V Tonto and a shark foot. That was by far the most expensive knife in my collection at the time. They both got Lynch Northwest clips because you have to change the clips right away or they will shred your pants. The texture on these plus the stock spoons will shred your pants. I went through 2 pairs of 511s that they killed. And, but you put a Lynch Northwest deep carry titanium clip on it, changes them completely. It's my favorite lock style, period. So comfortable to hold these knives. I love the 80-20.5. That was a crazy deal. $250 for both of these. And personally, I'd rather have their Austin A than the D2 or K110. So I'm glad they didn't do it with the K110 deal. I'd much rather have the Austin A. It's the same factory as Cold Steel's Austin A. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the stock clips on them, but the Lynch Northwest deep carry clips feel fantastic on these knives. And then they disappear in your pocket. Love that sound. And now I'm really thinking about how awesome it would be to build out a 3V titanium clip point. Just imagine what these acoustics are like with a titanium build. How clicky that's going to be. Yeah, you know I still want an arcade too. If you have an 80-20.5 and you want to make it feel better, the Rips Garage Tech Ultim feels so amazing on these knives. But yeah, that 3V clip point in titanium would sound so cool. Yeah, the arcade definitely doesn't get as much love. On my let me pull it out. On my PM2 Kalalamus, I also went to a Lynch Northwest deep carry clip. Even before I put the scales on this, it had the Lynch Northwest clip, and it carried so much better. I can't sell my other Dimcos. They're from the Deadly Daughter. That ain't happening. And plus, the Dimco collection can only expand. It can never contract. I know I will have many more shark locks, and I doubt I will ever get rid of any of them. It's hard enough for me to sell any knife. I'd rather trade than sell. But I can't get rid of gift knives, especially family gift. But yeah, even even gifts from homies, I can't. I will never. Well, there's always Sezzle. There's always Sezzle. I was thinking of Sezzling up. Well, I hope everything's going all right, Kelly. That's a stupid price for those scales. But don't forget, the Cardington also drops probably this week. Don't say Cecil. Yeah, you start thinking about it, you'd only be a Cecil payment of like $56 for a full tie 3V 80-20.5. Damn it, now I'm almost talking myself into one. Yeah, I've used Sezzle on a couple of knives. Only a couple so far, but I have used it a couple times. The first knife I ever Sezzled, I don't even have anymore. That was my bug out that I traded. But that's okay, because I ended up with a Devo Premium Pony Stout with skiffs and a Lynch Northwest clip. So it worked out for me. Fits me better than the bug out. Really thinking about that Sezzle. Those titanium scales would look sick with that black DLC clip point too. Zizzle. Do you mean 5 knives that you purchased through Sezzle? Through Sezzle? Or I don't know what Zizzle is. Have DVD on one shoulder, tell me to do it, and the wife on the other. Oh, Civivi. Word. You know, 'tis always easier to ask forgiveness than permission. And really, you're just treating yourself ahead of your drop, right? It's because of your confidence in your drop. $5'3" a whoop ass. Well, the first Sezzle payment, well, I guess the first one's due immediately, but the next Sezzle payment wouldn't be due until after you could tell her you'd sold a couple of knives. Pardon me. My wife's 5'3" too. Perfect height. That's my cutoff height. This knife drops this summer. Gatito Oso, member Kripple Krew Week. What it do? How you doing today? Good to see you again. Yeah, I like it quite a bit. The Boker Kirka. So comfortable with that G10. Great button lock action. A flipper that works really well, even though it almost looks like it's too low. It's tuned very well for it. And then you got the beautiful reverse flick. Nice. Yeah, this Hydra design is pretty cool. I like the modified warny shape, K-tip. I don't know what you want to call it. I'd call it a modified warny. Do you make knives, Gatito? Or Gatita? Or is Bellows just asking if you were carrying? What have you been working on lately, Bellows? Hope you have good running shoes. Oh, if she was carrying. Word. Just seeing if you were carrying knives today. I gotcha. Always got at least the neck knife on. Even if everything's out of the pockets. Still got the neck knife. Hobbling shoes. Been working on your dime book and custom silver and copper pours. Nice. Whoops. Got some cheapos. Should have been on the 1500 live stream giveaway, or 1500 subscriber giveaway a couple weeks ago, Gatita. We gave away a lot of knives. Yeah, the tall boy. I know. I want one so bad. Well, glad they gave you some meds. And yeah, you always got to have at least the Sharpie on you when you go. Yeah, they kind of like to eat, right? Or I don't know why kids just constantly eating. Yeah, I want a tall boy badly. Tall boy is so far my favorite Devo design. What's everybody's most recent knife purchase? Mine would be this Clio. Came in for review via the pass around. I liked it too much. Plus, I was having the designer on the live stream this past Saturday. So I reached out to Lefty EDC and asked him how much it would take to buy this off of him. So I purchased this out of the pass around. The Firefly YOLO, yay, that's a cool looking one. A Klein Electrician's knife is your most recent. There you go. I like the tall boy better personally, but that's just me. Even though I like the lock system on the Tri-Stash. I don't know. The Concept, you got the Leviathan. Yay. That's a nice one. Katita said none, yeah. I just saw that. The Brazen is your most recent. Roger. I love this little fifth pocket knife. And I have a feeling that this might end up being my 2025 knife of the year for ladies. Last year, there was the Vosteed Martin. But I really think this is going to end up being my 2025 knife of the year for ladies. Mannix 2, that's a good one. A Dawn V3, yay. You like the Klein scissors? They do make some badass scissors. Yeah, top ladies knife right now. And I love that it's named after his wife, Cleo. No, you're this is going to you next. And then Bluminati is the last person in the pass around on this. So this is about to ship to you, Sever. And then you'll ship it to Blue, and Blue will send it to me when he's done. No, if I buy something mid rotation, it's gonna finish the rotation. I still want every tall boy for me, tall boy 100. I still want every reviewer to get a chance to see the knife, and I want the exposure for Johann Jordan. So no, this is going to you next. That was the same way with the Devo that I got, the Growler. I reached out to Lefty and told him I had to have it, but I still sent it to you for review. Oh no, it wasn't this. It wasn't this one. I take it back. It was when this was given to me. I left it in the review, in the pass around, so he'd still get the exposure. It just came back to me when it was done. You could always just get a full titanium clip point 3V 80-20.5 as well. I can't believe you can still pick these up. That there's still any of these left, because they only made 100 of them. Or 120 of these. I take it back. 120. Orhan, what's going on? Hope you're doing well today. The purple and black is my favorite on the tall boy, personally. Miguron killed this knife for DC Blades. They did such an amazing job. This nano ceramic coated micro milled tie is my favorite titanium. The 80s camo carbon looks sick. I love the color of 80s camo carbon. I remember growing up in the 80s and all the neon greens and hot pinks that were everywhere. It's so cool to see it in the camo. The Blade Binge Tall Boy is that the black one? I can't remember. I gotta look now. Man, we don't want to take a trip through Blade Binge. We'll really start wanting to spend money. Oh yeah. The black tie. The dark mode tall boy is sexy. Very, very. Somebody just put a whole bunch of new microtechs on there. Don't care about that. Arno Bernard. Doing a quick scroll through. Oh, that wee banter and marbled carbon fiber for only $87 is a good deal. That's really cool. Man, I know we're not gonna start looking through Blade Binge right now. 89 S10 black with hot pink. Yay, yay, yay. I want to review it, Caleb, because I can't afford one right now. I got my daughter's graduation coming up. We've got to go take a college visit to Texas still. And then we're going to have to move her to Texas this summer. That's going to be so cool if this drops this week. I'm excited for you, Bladed Ginger. I'm really excited for you. I'll get my video up tomorrow on this ahead of time. I'll get the full review video for this tomorrow. Yes, Caleb. Blade Binge already put a huge order. Or Blue Ridge. Did they? That's sick. I agree, Bellows. That's my favorite acoustics. That's why when I get new members, when people do super chats and donations, I don't have a bunch of loud noisemakers like some other people use. I just like to wave my flag and give some knife acoustics. You know, that's my sound. That's my noisemakers. Is knife acoustics. I don't need a bunch of sound effects. We've got the sounds right here that we love. That is sick, Ginger. I'm I'm stoked to hear that. That's really cool. Take a look at Blue Ridge Knives. I haven't looked at Blue Ridge in quite a while. Like, quite a while. Yeah, so much stuff on there. So that's right, they do wholesaling. Okay. Now you have to anodize all of them. Nice. There you go. There you go, Mick. That's a good way to celebrate your 50th. The Cardington is supposed to drop this week. He's by the end of this week, it sounds like. That's why I need to get my review up tomorrow on the Cardington. I've been carrying this for about 3 weeks now. Yeah, roughly 3 weeks now. And using it quite a bit so that I can give a full review tomorrow. Such a cool knife. Full tie build, titanium backspacer, nice titanium pocket clip, goes in and out of the pocket very well. And the leverage lock, which as you can see, let's focus, is a button operated liner lock. You can see that liner right there. And it's just, I like that it's the pivot. It's so clean and it's an easy spot for your thumb. Dreamtech, right? Or is it DreamWorks? I always forget. They're the ones that own the patent on the leverage lock. It's a DEFCON branded knife, but DreamTech or DreamWorks is the OEM. DreamTech. Let me pull that up. DreamTech Knives. I'll show you some of the DreamTech knives that they're offered. We're going to go Inception mode. Pew! New knife day. Hell yeah, William. DreamTech. Here's another one with that lock system. Oh, that looks so good too. They've got Damascus knives with that lock. Oh no, this one's a frame lock. They've got stuff like crazy. I know with that, there's that same lock. These are wicked. That blade is wicked. This is the kind of stuff Dream Tech does. I, I like the regular non. That one right there. The gray. Yeah, definitely the gray. They don't name their knives though. This is another one of that they OEM'd. Ooh, that grind looks pretty. Hot sale, huh? Let's look at the hot sale. Maybe not. Yeah, hot sale link don't work right now. Eagle Scout. Yep, I was just getting about ready to shut down. I'm going on 3 hours now. My throat is feeling it. Yeah. Plus, William needs to, go home and check his mail and get his new knife. The first one had no visible screws. I was just kind of clicking through them quickly. I'm going to look back at it real quick at that Fanghua. Oh, you're right. That's what looks so smooth. We're going to show that one real quick. Look at that construction. I love the very, very minimal flipper. Gives you a great ergonomic spot right there for your finger. Wow, that is clean. So clean. It's kind of wicked looking. Nice. Yeah, you can't leave till 5. That sucks. Loopy on the meds. Yeah, he got that headache. They had to load him up on some meds. He's about to take a nap. Doctor's orders. I don't think he was even supposed to be really looking at his screen right now, but evil homie BDB on his shoulder saying, watch the live, spend some money on some knives. All right, folks, I'm going to shut it down for today. I appreciate everybody kicking it with me on another awesome Tactical Tuesday. We will have a full review on the DEF CON up tomorrow. The DEF CON Cardington, a bladed ginger design. And most knives are made in the same town. And 95% of knives are made in the same town in China, or in the same province. 95% of the world's cutlery comes from the same town. Yeah, this one, the Boker M4 Sherman Damast. I agree. I love it. And there is actual M4 Sherman tank in that Chad Nichols Damascus. World War II M4 Sherman turned into an 80-layer Chad Nichols Damascus blade. Just Wow. Bellows Forge, William Hornbostel, Jim Cox, Gareth, Mick Ranger, Cathedral Oso. I appreciate everybody. Caleb still hanging out. Blade Ginger, really looking forward to your drop. I'm excited for you. Eagle Scout, good to see you again. Always good chatting with all you guys. Kalalamus, glad you were able to pop on, my friend. Make sure you don't miss TNT episode 5 this Thursday Night Talks with DBD and War Room at 5 Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. And another badass South African Saturday coming up this Saturday as we get another custom knife maker, the gentleman behind Blixen Knives, popping on to hang out with us this Saturday, all the way from South Africa. Until then, I hope everybody has a killer day. Stay safe, stay frosty. Most importantly, stay deadly.